I have noticed a strange pattern over the last 2 years. The founders earning the highest income from AI aren't building chatbot toys, agent playgrounds, or AI wrappers. They're the ones quietly picking problems that sit close to revenue, compliance, or operational risk, areas where companies cannot afford mistakes. And here is why that matters for you. They are expensive problems. They are problems already have budgets attached to them, and that makes them high ticket opportunities. I have spent 18 plus years working with founders across healthcare, fintech, retail, logistics, and SaaS. This has helped me to see which ideas make CFOs open their laptop to check budget lines and which one get that polite, "We'll revisit this in Q4." The 5 ideas I am sharing today belong to the first category. They are in departments where AI isn't a nice addition, it's becoming a cost saver, a risk reducer, or a revenue multiplier. In other words, high income potential. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel. I share insights like this every week, and staying ahead of these shifts will give you a real advantage. Idea number 1. AI Ethics Risk Auditor. This one comes from a pattern I have seen repeatedly in enterprise workshops. Whenever I talk to leadership teams about deploying AI, whether it's a recommender system, a chatbot, or a fraud model, the room gets tense the moment someone asks, "Who signs off that this model is safe?" Nobody wants that responsibility. That's where a specialized ethics auditing product becomes valuable. I have watched companies scramble to implement NIST AI RMF or ISO IEC 42001 without proper tooling. Platforms like Credo AI and Holistic AI are helping, but I have seen that most businesses want something more focused on their own domain: healthcare, lending, hiring, insurance, or logistics. If I were building this, I would focus on 3 pillars. Number 1, audit, model behavior, dataset drift, PII leakage, fairness. Second, monitor, ongoing checks with alerts for anomalies. And third, remediate, clear, actionable fixes, data adjustments, prompt changes, retraining, new workflow rules. This could be a subscription product with high willingness to pay. And the funniest part, everyone wants an ethics auditor, but nobody wants to build one internally. Let's shift from ethics to something that has its own chaos: retail floors. Second idea, digital twin AI for retail stores. I noticed this opportunity during a project with a retail chain a few years ago. Their biggest frustration wasn't customer experience, it was the layout of their stores. Every store manager had their own theory about why customers got stuck near a particular aisle or why one product never sold despite being visible. There was no data, just opinions. Then I saw how companies like Lowe's used NVIDIA Omniverse to build digital twins, and it was obvious. Mid-market retailers need the same intelligence, but without the enterprise complexity. You can build a system that creates a digital version of a store using camera feeds, RFID sales, and sensor data. Then let managers simulate queues during rush hour, aisle reorganizations, product placement changes, shelf gaps and replenishment timing, foot traffic heat maps, and cross-store comparisons. Managers love seeing their store on a dashboard. It gives them confidence and, most importantly, control. If you land one store, expansion becomes a scaling exercise, not a sales exercise. Now let's move from physical stores to human influence. The third idea is AI-driven micro-influencer finder. I get pitched influencer platforms almost every quarter, and my response is usually the same. Show me how you will help brands find creators who actually convert, not just look good on spreadsheet. That is the gap. Harvard Business Review notes that micro creators outperform macro influencers, yet most discovery tools are built for popularity, not precision. Your opportunity is to build something that understands content at a deeper level, not just hashtags, intent, tone, product fit, audience trust, and engagement quality. During a conversation with a D2C founder last year, she told me, I do not need 5,000 influencers. I need 5 who cares about the same problem my customers face. That sentiment stuck with me. If you build a platform that can analyze short-form content using NLP and match brands to high-feed creators, the value becomes immediate. Start with categories where micro-influencers bring the highest ROI: beauty, fashion, travel, and F&B. And if you do this right, brands will pay for verified matches, campaign forecasting, and fraud detection. And speaking of persuasion, let's step into a sales call where humans are the most unpredictable. Idea number 4, emotion-aware sales AI. I have joined enough sales calls, both as a founder and as a customer, to know one thing. Most reps have no idea how the buyer feels until the deal is already gone. A few years ago, I saw an AI tool analyze tone, interruption, silence duration, and pace during calls. And honestly, it surprised me how accurate those signals were. That's when I realized this isn't about scripting conversations, it's about coaching behavior in real time. Companies like Cogito decode emotions through voice patterns, and they have set a strong example. But there's a wide open opportunity for coaching mid-sized SaaS teams, helping insurance agents build trust, guiding healthcare outreach systems, and improving B2B onboarding and support. Your system can analyze not just audio but also video cues like nods, gaze detection, or hesitation without violating privacy rules. And this category has pricing power. Teams already spend heavily on sales training. A tool that improves live conversations gets budget immediately. Now let's move to a less glamorous but extremely profitable area: compliance. My 5th idea is AI Compliance Copilot for FinTech, Health Tech, and Legal Tech. Every time I work with founders in finance or healthcare, they have the same fear. What if we miss a compliance requirement and delay the launch? Regulations like HIPAA, GDPR, and SEC frameworks aren't written for speed. They slow down engineering, product rollouts, documentation, and reviews. But LLMs have quietly changed the game. A compliance copilot can read new regulations, map requirements to product workflows, generate gap analysis, draft missing documents, provide remediation steps, offer audit-ready reports. This isn't theoretical. I have seen teams spend weeks on documentation that an LLM can now draft in hours with the right structure. Fintech, health tech, medtech, and legal tech companies are willing to pay for clarity and confidence. If you build this well, you will become part of their internal workflow, not an optional tool. Every idea here is something I have seen in real conversation with founders, product teams, engineers, and industry leaders. These are not hype-driven opportunities. These are grounded in operational pain. And if you are building an AI business in 2026, choose a niche where the buyer feels the pain every week, not once a year. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel. I share industry-backed insights every week around product, AI, and scaling. And tell me which of these ideas feel closest to what you would build.